Later on this week, what a week 3 slate. There are so many dynamite games where there are teams that are hoping to go 3-0. Then there are desperate teams hoping to avoid 0-3, needing that first win. And that is exactly what you described. The Houston Texans visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 2-0 going into this game, with Big Ben looking the way that he's looking and the defense looking the way that it is looking. There's a lot of people talking about the Steelers to go to the Big Bowl. And joining us right back here on the Rich Eisen Show, right in the middle of that stellar Steelers defense. Say that 10 times fast. Devin Bush back here on the show. How you doing, Devin?
Good. How you doing, Rich?
I am doing just fine. How you enjoying playing right now? You must enjoy this.
I'm so happy. I remember a couple months ago, man, I was out of a job, so I got my job back.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
What, just the fact that there would be no season? Is that what you mean?
The fact that we were all in our house for 2 months.
Right. And now here you are playing football, buzzing around.
So, yeah, I'm back to myself. I'm back normal.
What's your role in this defense? Tell me how you're right in the middle of it all, Devin. What's going on?
Basically what you just said. I mean, I'm right in the middle of it. So you can say I'm the hub of communication. I have to communicate with 10 other guys about what we plan and what to expect, and we all got to be on the same page. So that's a big part of my job, just making sure everybody's on the same page, and we play a defense together.
So you've got the helmet with the plays coming in your head?
Yes, sir.
You do. And so walk me through how you communicate before snap. What do you got for me, Devin? Walk me through it.
So basically, if it first starts, we get a personnel meeting. We depends on who's on the field. Which players the office put on the field. We go from there. Then we go through our play calling. We pick a play. I echo the play coming from the sideline. Other 10 echoes the play. If you have any checks or anything we see or anything that we want to get done. I am one of the first people to say that or make a check, and I got other guys helping me out with checks and making sure we're all on the same page.
So in a way, would it be appropriate to say quarterback of the defense? Would it be appropriate to say that?
Yeah, you can if you want to.
Well, I mean, no, I just said that. So, no, I'm just trying to figure it out because again,
you can say that. Yeah.
Okay, because you don't just put that responsibility on anyone's shoulders. You've got to put it in the helmet of somebody who understands the defense, who's got a specific set of skills, not just talent, but brains. In other words, a Michigan man,
yes,
right,
sir.
Devin?
You know how that is.
I do know how that is. You know what, Devin? My guy Chris Brockman saw where I was going. I telegraphed that pass.
I heard the chuckle.
You heard the chuckle. There's a lot of laughter involving our school right now in the football program.
I don't understand. It's the ones that couldn't get in. That's what happened. The ones that couldn't go to Michigan. So I mean,
I agree.
You got to feel for them a little bit. You kind of just got to chuckle with them.
There's a lot of laughter, Devin. On the show before mine, Dan Patrick, legend in the business, a great friend of mine. I would call him a great friend. He actually was at my wedding 17 years ago. Took over the bar, started handing people Jägermeister shots. I mean, that's how far back I go with Dan.
Oh, wow.
Well, I actually go far back to 1996. He had Urban Meyer on his show yesterday, and he said, how bad did you ever feel bad running the score up on Michigan? 2 guys from Ohio, yucking it up. Just
having a good time, huh?
Yeah.
Over a spotted tee, huh?
Yucking it up. Devin, What are we going to do about this?
We got to win, Rich. That's what we got to. We got to win first. We got to win once. You can't lie. I mean, we've been down bad in these couple of years. You can't lie about that. But I mean, we'll bounce back. One day at a time, one game at a time, 1 year at a time, I guess.
Okay. Well, and before we get to your current state of affairs with your team, Devin Bush here on the Rich Eisen Show, you played on the MetLife turf in Week 1. That is front and center for certainly the 49ers organization, saying that the turf needed to be inspected, that there was something wrong with the turf. Did you sense that night there was?
Yeah. I personally, when I went out there, I mean, it was kind of like, how can I explain this? It was kind of like soft under your feet, but it was also like kind of cushion. After the game, I was pretty sore, like in my calves and my the lower part of my feet and stuff. So I mean, I feel exactly where they're coming from on that one.
Okay, but could that be chalked up to the fact that you hadn't played in a game because there was no preseason?
That could also be a factor too.
Okay. So, but there was a conversation though amongst your teammates that something was up with the turf, or you just no, or just
I don't think it was more just like a personal thing because I came in the next day, to get treatment, and my shins was kind of bothering me a little bit.
Okay.
And like you said, it could have been just the first game, just having all that adrenaline and just moving at a fast pace, but that usually doesn't happen to me when I play. My shins don't usually hurt.
Okay. So, maybe Devin, this is just me just spitballing here. Is it maybe that the 49ers thought maybe it was right around the logo of the field in the center? Did you do anything to the turf?
Nah, not this time. Not this time.
We're seeing video that
it wasn't me this time. Promise you. You'd have known if it was me.
Oh yeah, I know. You definitely know how to leave your mark on the center of a field. We're seeing that right now. Okay, yeah. Fantastic. All right, so it feels like your team is set up. What about how do you feel? How do your teammates feel about the Steelers going into this week 3?
We feel really good. We kind of got a mentality of we're gonna take this one game at a time, and we just gonna continue to get better. Each and every week. Every week's not gonna be a perfect week, and every week's gonna be a battle. In the NFL. So I mean, we're willing to accept that and willing to you go out there, play as hard as you can. You're gonna have some mess ups. You're gonna see some new things, and we just want to get better and better. And see where that leads us.
Did Tomlin write that on a card for you? Because that sounded just like Mike Tomlin to me, Devin.
Yeah, I kind of read it off the card he left in the room right now.
Well, I'm glad that maybe Tomlin. I'm glad that Tomlin printed it out so you could read it. Honestly, that sounded.
It's taped to my wrist.
That's
the quarterback wrist.
Yeah, sure. Well, you're the quarterback of the defense. That sounded like Tomlin. How has Tomlin affected you? Seriously, how has Tomlin affected you? Your play, your everything. Devin.
He affected me a lot. He's one of those guys. He's just one of those really, really, really good leaders. You got a lot of confidence in him, and he's not the guy to just walk around and talk all day and say, oh, I do this, I do that, do this. Like he kind of leads by example first, and then he follows up with a lot of words and actions. So I mean, you all you have is the most respect for him, and you want to play for a guy like that.
Okay, and have you guys in the locker room discussed Breonna Taylor at all in the last 24 hours in the grand jury decision that came out of Kentucky? Has that conversation come up?
Yeah, it definitely come up. It hasn't been really like extensive, but we all got different views on it, and of course, it's unfortunate what happened, but we still fighting, man, and we trying to just stay positive through all this, and we still got a job to do. But at the same time, it's outside of these locker rooms, outside of this building, we are still, like we're people. We're people in this world. We still got to live, and we still got to carry out our day just like any normal other person would. And it's just like I said, it's just unfortunate, but we'll try to stay positive, and we'll see where we leave, where we end up.
Devin Bush here on the Rich Eisen Show. Couple minutes left with the linebacker right in the middle of that defense, and then, my gosh, the assignment of Deshaun Watson coming up this week. What is the challenge for you, Devin?
He's a really, really, really good quarterback. His play speaks for itself. You see the Texans believe in him. They just, upped him and gave him some more money. So he's there. He's going to be there for a while. So, I mean, everything goes through him. He's going to be a challenge for us. Just he makes really good throws. Of course, he's good with his feet. He's one of those playmakers. You seen last year in the playoffs when he, got out of that sack and made that throw and they ended up winning the game. So I mean, he's that type of player that's going to put the game on his back. When it's time for it, and we got to shut him down.
All right, Devin. I appreciate the time. I know you got a lot going on. You got lots happening in this world. Good luck. I appreciate it. And
always.
Let's stay in touch. Let's connect. Let's connect. Now that Big Ten's actually going to start playing, it seems like December.
Yeah, you got to invite me over your house one day.
Okay.
We got to watch some football or something.
Okay, you got it, Devin.
All right.
Lock it in. All right, Rich. We'll do that soon. You keep crushing it. You keep doing your thing.
Sure.
You got it. That's Devin Bush, the quarterback of the defense, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.